The GOP nominee, Donald Trump, is ramping up his calls, as you heard, for a special prosecutor in the Clinton Foundation case. Trump is also spending his day in the deep red state of Texas, where immigration, of course, is a major issue for his base, for that state, and a major focus of questions to the Trump campaign. Chief political correspondent Carl Cameron is with the campaign tonight in Austin, Texas.
With the election 11 weeks from today, Donald Trump canceled rallies this week in Colorado, Nevada, and Oregon, and postponed a major immigration speech after backing away from his call for mass deportations of all illegal immigrants.
What people don't know is that Obama got tremendous numbers of people out of the country. Bush, the same thing. Lots of people were brought out of the country with the existing laws. Well, I'm going to do the same thing.
Trump recently abandoned his proposed ban on all new Muslim visitors and immigrants entering the U.S. for what he now calls extreme vetting. His new campaign manager cast Trump's plans as evolving.
He obviously has some very strong feelings and policy prescriptions with respect to immigration, but he's speaking to people to understand how to execute on those ideas.
Trump's trying to appeal to Hispanic and black voters, arguing that Hillary Clinton and Democrats have made urban communities more dangerous than foreign battlefields.
Crime at levels that nobody's seen. You can go to war zones in countries that we're fighting, and it's safer than living in some of our inner cities. They're run by the Democrats.
Hoping to refocus on Clinton's controversies, Trump seized on yesterday's announcement that the FBI turned over to the State Department another 15,000 Clinton emails weeks after the FBI and Justice Department declined to prosecute. Trump wants a new independent investigator.
The amounts involved, the favors done, and the significant number of times it was done require an expedited investigation by a special prosecutor immediately.
Trump cast the current scandals as part of a decades-old pattern.
The Clintons made the State Department into the same kind of pay-for-play operation as the Arkansas government was.
Amid the new allegations that Clinton Foundation donors got access and perhaps favors at the State Department, Trump tweeted today, quote, Hillary Clinton strongly stated that there was absolutely no connection between her private work and that of the State Department. Lie. The GOP doesn't always agree with the tactics and strategy of the Trump campaign, but when it comes to calling for a special prosecutor and going after Clinton, they are in lockstep. And the Republican National Committee this afternoon put out a statement saying that it, too, believes it's time for a special prosecutor and a thorough investigation of what the FBI and the Justice Department took a pass on. Brett?
Hey, Carl, we heard in Mike's piece Senator Kaine attacking Donald Trump for this report that he quadrupled the rent once donors started paying for that rent at Trump Tower as opposed to himself. What's the campaign's response to that?
Well, they're pretty brief about it. They say, well, we got bigger. When they started during the primaries, it was about a half of a floor in Trump Tower. But once the agreement to raise money and start working with the Republican National Committee for the general election kicked in, it was time to grow. And now they have 3 floors and a lot more staff, although that isn't necessarily represented in some of the FEC filings. But they say they got bigger, and so did the rent.
Okay, you hear the response there. Carl, thank you.